Hello everyone, welcome to online information literacy learning, and in this tutorial I'm going to take you through phase 4 of search strategy. I've gone through phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and finally I'm going to go through search strategies phase 4, and it's gonna be something kind of interesting. So in this phase 4, what are we going to discuss? This is brief outline of phase 4. We're going to go through phase 3 highlights of what we discussed in phase 3. We shall be going through database selections, we shall be going through iterative processes, and we shall be having the conclusion for search strategies. Okay, briefly, let's go through phase 3 highlights. For phase 3, we last talk about we highlighted first two operators like Boolean operators, the AND, the OR, the NOT, and we tried them online on how to use them when you're researching, as well as we tried the truncation on wildcards online also. Therefore, to have an effective research, what do you need to do and which word should you use was what we did, and we went through them offline, like we discussed as well in phase 3 about the phrase, what the use of phrase searching, like enclosing a word that you want to search in quotes, and when you enclose the word that you want to search in quotes, it brings exactly or retrieves the results or exactly based on those based on the word that you have enclosed in quotes. So as well, we look at these examples. We as well talk of use of filters and limits in such a way that when you are researching, especially let me say in Google Scholar, like you can limit the scope of your search. You can say in the recent 5 years, in the recent 2 years, only into in the current year, all about them. We show them online in phase 4, and if you haven't watched phase 4, you can download and watch phase 4. Therefore, as well as look at the examples of how you can use those filters and limits. Most of them we used them online. So in phase 4, we shall be discussing more about database selection. What does it really mean to say database selection? This is like you choose these databases or information which are relevant to your search area. You choose databases or information sources which are relevant to your search or subject area. Okay, let us see now. Okay, therefore let us see like different databases, they specialize in specific disciplines. If I say different databases specialize in specific discipline, I mean in such a way that they select the right one, or they make the rightful selection and selects which one is best and which one has the high quality research. Therefore, let us look at now the example of database selection. For example, for social science topics, you can use the database such as this ProQuest, you can use JSTO, or you can use sociological abstract. Let us look at them online here. I have this, and if I have, we are going to look at ProQuest. So this is where ProQuest is. You can see here ProQuest, and it access my location. This access my location, that access provided by Boolean University, and this is where currently my location is. Therefore, it is mostly based on what? For social science topics. Let me say, if I say population and I try searching on what population is, typically it is going to show me all results concerning population. Therefore, even the background gives me concerns population. Okay, let me say population, and I type I want in all. You can choose scholarly, journals, books, videos, but I want in all aspects. Therefore, it retrieves me results about population. So as you can see, the highlighted areas is mostly concerning what? Concerning population. Morphological traits are not consistently related to population size. So you can see how it retrieves the results for population. That is the power of what? database tool. Now, for example, if we want to use, let me say, if you want to use for health related sources, we can, let me go back to my slide and okay, this is for social aspects. I use the ProQuest. You can as well use this. You can use this. You can sociological abstract. Now, let's go through for health related aspects. Let me say for gender-based violence. You can use this PUMEP or this Synol. For example, I have this Synol here, and it is here. The PUMEP, the PUMEP. So you can search for a phrase that you want. I can type malaria, and I'm gonna search for malaria. So if you use in the database PUMEP, it retrieves health related sources or health related issues. So I can see about malaria, malaria pathogenesis. I can say about malaria elimination time to species. Therefore, if I click on this, then I'll be able to see the detail of it. So this is the journal of, so you can see how it is. So this is, and it's even it includes its references and whatsoever. So this is basically if you want to look for health related courses, so you can use Synol, PUMEP, or the Synol. So okay, now this will take us to the next item, and that is the iterative process. This continuously refine and adjust your search strategy based on initial results. It can be also as feedbacks or new insights that are gained during the research process. So in its continuation, in its explanation, research is often a dynamic process, and therefore modifying your research terms or approaches helps uncover more targeted results. For example, if you are searching for gender-based violence and rural communities, it yields limited research. Therefore, if you want to adjust the scope of your research, you can use synonyms such as intimate partner violence and rural areas. I talked of this in my video for phase 2. Such strategies phase 2. I talk about it. So it like if you use related terms, it increases the scope of the scope of your results. Now let's see, if searching for gender-based violence and rural communities, like this narrows your search. So you can adjust it by adding synonyms like intimate partner violence and rural areas. This broadens out your search. It doesn't narrow your work, therefore it gives you a lot of ideas. Therefore, conclusively, search strategy, by systematic applying of these components for search strategy, researchers are always focused and efficiently. They are always focused and they always create a focused and efficient search strategy, like based on to explore gender-based violence and its appropriate effect, what impacts effectively. So you can use these search strategy techniques or ideas in whatever topic that you are researching in. You should not limit yourself only to the topic that I've talked about here, which is gender-based violence. Thanks for watching.